6.5 billion.
Yeah.
You know, and the NBA's best bet is try to become as global as soccer, football. Because like at the end of the day, why do you think the NFL is now trying to expand their game? Because no one in America wants to fucking let their kids play football anymore. Like football at a youth level is becoming like less and less played, and more and more kids only play flag football and then don't even play tackle football because of the CTE, and they rather go into other sports like baseball, golf. Golf's a huge one now, lacrosse, and a bunch of other sports where there isn't as much competition to get a scholarship, and that it's like, think about, why do you think more and more football, like they're expanding more and more in Africa? Yes, they're trying to teach people in the game, but like it's easier like to convince people, like young guys who are just as good as athletes, to play football than to try to convince the guys who are good at football and basketball. Because if you're good at football and basketball, you're choosing basketball. Anthony Edwards even said, he's like, I love football more, but he's like, I'm going to play basketball because I can make more money and I'll stay healthier.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think football's dying. Football, like by 2050, will it's not dying, but like they're gonna have a problem with young players in like 20 years. With like the kids who are being born right now. Because if you have a kid, are you gonna push him to play football, or are you gonna push him to play a different sport? Unless, like, my kid's only gonna play football if he's like a pure specimen. If he's like 6'5", 250, and I'm like, you're a fucking linebacker.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Like, obviously they can play whatever they want, but like,
I'm hoping technology will come through for us.
well, if you start playing Pee-wee football and play till only you're 18, you have a chance of already having stage 2 CTE. Just for playing since you were like 8-10 years old until you were 18.
Yeah. I know soccer's not
Yeah.
got a big CTE problem, but I know that it's pretty prevalent in that too. So I don't.
It's only for headers though. Only for players
Yeah.
who are headers. That makes sense.
I just know people who have played soccer, and they just like always. I know someone, and she used to always talk about, like, she also used to always mess around like CTEs anytime she'd do something stupid. So I think I did see that the future is flag. I think it might have been an Athletic article or something, but
I believe the NFL's future is flag. Yeah.
I don't like that, and it.
Well, it's
I
been
like that
proven that if you got rid of the helmet, and have you seen the stupid helmets they wear? Like those weird like little rugby helmets with the padding? Have you seen them wear those in training camp? It's been proven if you change the helmet and take off the face mask, football will be safer, but because people have a helmet on and stuff, they get a little bit more. Think about it. If you take off the helmet and the face mask and you put on like a rugby helmet where it's like that cap with the pads and it just covers your ear, no face mask, it's been proven that less injuries will occur and CT will be lowered because people will practice correct form tackling like rugby. Because think about it, in rugby, you don't blow people up like you do. You don't submarine. Because think about it, in football, you put that helmet down, even though it's illegal, and you just submarine your way through the pile. But now, if you put on a padded helmet, you don't have a face mask. You want to be a little bit smarter about how you're going to attack the ball carrier. Because you're not trying to fuck up your face.
It's like OG football days.
Yeah. I mean, football almost died. Football had to be
Dude, really?
Yeah, dude, there was a year where I think in 1 month, 15 people were killed.
Holy shit.
In the early 1900s, 1800s. Yeah, the U.S. president wanted to ban football in America and like had to sit down and explain that like American football's rules had to be rewritten because too many people were dying.
That is crazy.
Yeah, this was like pre-1930s. That's why like basically pre-1930s you don't hear much about football because it was literally every single game at least one person died.